Hi, I'd just like to introduce myself. My name's Robyn Swadling and I'm an artist and a passionate animal lover. As you can hear by the animals in the background, chickens and dogs, beautiful banjo here. Jessie and Bonnie and all the girls. This is Randy. I'm nestled at the base of the stunning World Heritage listed Barrington Tops in New South Wales, Australia. My artwork is mainly acrylic paint, and I draw my inspiration from my natural surroundings, beautiful vistas and the wildlife that surround me in this stunning place. Today I'd like to talk about an amazing competition that we have in our local town, and it's a portrait prize called Faces You May Know. So the idea of this is that an artist from the Mid-Coast Council area can paint a subject that lives in the 2422 area. So someone from our local community. So the opening night was a huge success. So many people turned out and they all came to see if they could catch a glimpse of somebody that they might know. And the paintings, or should I say portraits, were all concealed and covered. And then one at a time, each one was unveiled to reveal a beautiful artwork that someone has created. And can I just say that our town has a huge amount of talented artists and the competition was pretty stiff. So anyway, the paintings were unveiled and then the artist, and most of the artists got their subjects there so that they could stand alongside the artworks. And the artists talked about, why they chose the subject that they did. And they just spoke a little bit about their paintings. So yeah, it was a great night. And today I'd like to share with you one of my 2 entries into the Portrait Prize. And this one is called Grace in Motion. And it's of our local pastor and musician Kutai. Thanks for watching. This is not just a painting to be seen, it is meant to be felt. I set out to capture the intimate connection between a performer and his music. The subject, Tai Sapidis, is a well-loved pastor and local musician, a man whose presence resonates deeply within our community. In this portrait, he is shown mid-performance, eyes closed, heart open, fully immersed in the moment. It's a scene of complete surrender that invites the viewer to reflect on those times when we too lose ourselves in what we love, and in doing so, connect with something greater than ourselves. His face reflects the peacefulness that symbolises the introspective power of music. Using a style of abstract realism, I explored how music might look if it had colour and form, almost like visual music. I chose a vibrant palette of warm and cool tones to express the emotional spectrum of song: joy, sorrow, and serenity. Bright water-based inks create the background, their colours bleeding into one another, flowing in unpredictable ways, echoing the freedom of musical expression and the blending of spirit and sound. Warm yellows represent the voice's light, subtly drawing attention to the act of singing and the delivery of a message through music. Meanwhile, purples and blues convey emotional depth, reinforcing the idea of music as a profoundly personal experience. The initial ink layer, I sprayed the canvas with water, laid it flat and added the ink and allowed it to run into one another. And when it was almost dry, I stood it up to create the drips. I used acrylic paint for the figure to give it structure and grounding, while the expression on Ty's face provided an emotional anchor. I reinforced the yellow around his mouth with Liquitex spray paint. I will tell you a little bit about my subject. Ty and Sarah, who run Church on a Hill, are truly a pillar of strength, compassion and dedication in our community. They contribute in so many practical ways, in education, in faith, and also in the creative arts. Their selfless commitment to our town, tireless energy, and unwavering faith uplift so many lives. It is clear that their work goes far beyond the walls of the church, and we are deeply grateful for all that they do. His body and guitar are intentionally less defined, gently dissolving into the background to display how the creative process allows one to lose oneself in their craft. His subtle, peaceful smile evokes a sense of inner stillness, a spiritual quality befitting someone who fuses music and ministry. Ultimately, Grace in Motion is a celebration of presence, of the beauty that emerges when faith, music, and self become one. It is an ode to the sacred beauty found in artistic surrender. If you'd like to view these artworks, they're on display in the Gloucester Gallery, 25 Denison Street, Gloucester, New South Wales, till the 18th of May. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.